Yesterday we practiced finding areas of composite shapes, and today we're going to continue practicing finding the areas of composite shapes, but focusing more on shaded regions. So we see below that there's a square in this figure that has a side length of 14 inches, and the radius of the quarter circle is 7 inches. So I see that this quarter circle goes from the center to the edge, right? If this was a full circle, so this is 7 inches. So they want us to estimate the shaded area. Well, I remember that in order to find the shaded region, we needed to find the area of the outer shape and then subtract the area of the inner shape. Well, what is the outer shape? Well, I see that it is a square with side lengths of 14 inches. And what about the shape of the inner shape? Well, I see a bunch of petals that look like quarter circles, and because they said it in the problem itself, I know that there are 4 quarter circles. So I'm going to draw them over here. One, because they all have the same dimension. I know that I can find the 4 of them using that same measurement. And it also seems that I have an entire circle when I put all 4 quarter circles together. So we're going to keep that in mind as we begin to problem solve. So now that we began drawing our plan, I know that we subtract these quarter circles to get the shaded region. Let's go ahead and find the area formulas for each piece. So if we have the square, I know the area formula is area equals base times height. And the base of the square is the same as the height of the square because that is what is special about squares in general, is that their sides are all the same. So if I go over here and multiply 14 times 14, 5, 4, 1, I get an area of the square of 196, inches squared. So we have the area of the square. Now we need to find the area of the 4 quarter circles. But actually, because we have 4 quarter circles, we actually have an entire circle if you see the way I drew it in our plan. So the area formula for a circle is pi r squared. And now, do we have the radius of the circle? Well, it told us not only in the problem, but also if we know the entire side length is 14 inches, if we cut it in half, we would see that this piece is 7 inches and this piece is 7 inches, and therefore we are confirming that the radius, in fact, is 7 squared inches. Let's go ahead and put that in our problem. We know 7 squared is 7 times 7, and 7 times 7 is 49, and pi is 3.14. So now we can go ahead and multiply over here on the side. 3.14 times 49, 12, 27, 28, placeholder, 5, 12, let's add 5, 1. There are 2 numbers behind the decimal point here, so there should be 2 numbers behind the decimal point here. So the area of the circle is 153.86 inches squared. Now we don't need to cut in half or cut into fourths because we actually need to find the entire area of the circle. So we have the area of the square, we have the area of the 4 quarter circles. We now know to find the shaded region, we need to then take away those 4 quarter circles. So how do we do that again? Well, we subtract the outer shape minus the inner shape. So 196.00 minus 153.86, remembering to borrow. And the area of the shaded region is 42.14 squared inches. So let's stamp one more time. To find the area of a shaded region, we need to find the outer area shape and then subtract the inner area shape to find the shaded region. Let's try more independently.